Don't deal for APC to have Anambra State. Forget the gimmicks that the state government is doing.
So what made you so sure?
Well, what made me too sure is that...
Are you planning to rig it?
Why should I rig it?
So what made you so sure?
The voters know that what the governor is doing is gimmicks.
So he's deceiving the Anambra?
Because if you come to this place, look at our roads, for example.
He's fixing them.
Fixing them under how many days?
Of course.
Because election is uphand here. That's why he's doing that. Okay. If not because of the election, he won't come. Yes, he won't come because he just started all this because of the election.
Okay.
He wants to bribe people to make them understand that he's doing something while he's not doing anything.
I believe that Nicholas Okashku will do a better job.
Let's give him a trial.
We are not here to give.
And a trial will convince you. He will do something very infinitesimal, very, very big, that people will be a kind of marvel.
All right.
I'm telling you that next dispensation of the governance, I know that a lot of people will now believe that APC have come to stay.
Okay, that's okay. That's your thought. I don't know the antecedents and pedigree of Nicholas Okashku to be able to restore power from Governor Soludo, considering the fact that APC have never won any election in Anambra State.
Let us win first and see what we can do with it.
And you're sure you will win?
Definitely. By God's grace, we can be there.
Okay, God's grace is your strategy.
Definitely. Without God, nothing happens. What are you saying, like a heathen?
You never can tell if I'm a heathen.
I don't think you're a heathen.
You never can tell.
No, the thing is that God, you have in God we trust. With God, all things are possible. So you don't deny it.
The second Soludo is trusted.
The thing is that our people are funny because when you tell them, I want to come to you tomorrow. By God's grace. Is it not when you are alive you go?
Okay.
What if God takes your life the next minute?
You are trusting in God's grace.
Definitely.
And Soludo is trusting in God's grace. Who should God favor?
Well, who he desires to favor, he will favor.
Okay, now you agree that he desires, because at inception you are saying you are sure that Anambra is a done deal.
I said by God's grace.
No, you never used God's grace at inception. You said it's a done deal.
But when I want to cap all the things I was saying, what did I say?
Okay, God's grace is your political strategy. Alright everyone, this is still Political Platform on Choice 97.1 Radio Without Borders, and of course our two gentlemen, Honorable Kenneth Anazodo, a member of the APC, and Mazi Fedema, who is an advocate for good governance, currently a sympathizer for a political party, Time shall tell. Mazi, I have to come to you at this moment. Now, Rivers women staged a walkout. A lot of people are appreciating them, saying that yes, they have spoken through to power. As some people are saying, somebody manipulated these women to insult the person of the president's wife. What's your take, Mazi?
Well, I think I'll have to join my voice to those who are commending the Rivers women.
Okay.
What they did, to me, is not ordinary. It takes more of courage, more of bravery to show what they have just done during that empowerment program. You know, you don't just beat a child and tell that child not to cry.
Okay.
That is exactly what is going on in Rivers State. And from what happened that day shows that the presidency is in support of what is going on in Rivers State. When Her Excellency knows exactly that she's not going to another program, why not send the minister from the FCT?
Women Affairs.
Yes, even the Minister of Women Affairs, or look for a female minister in the cabinet who can, or maybe a director under her office and send to Rivers State for that program. Why must you send the wife of the sole administrator? It shows that yes, it shows that a wound that is just trying to heal. You now go back to add a methylated spirit to it, and you know how painful it is. So to me, the presidency knows exactly what they are doing in Rivers State, and I must commend what the Rivers women just did. That peaceful walkout. There was no fighting, there was no quarreling. They just stood up and left. In fact, they have succeeded in speaking truth to power and tell them that, you see, this thing that is going on, we are no more comfortable. Remember some time ago after that the sole administrator came to Rivers State, some group of women went in placards and said they supported what Tinubu did in Rivers State. And just few days ago, the real Rivers women spoke in clear terms that, no, we don't want this. And with what happened, I believe that the presidency and the stakeholders of Rivers State government will now be able to come to roundtable discussion. I said, let's see how to, end this thing. Yes, presidency gave 6 months, but I know very well that within 2-3 months of it, that there can be a political solution that will restore the lasting peace the Rivers people need.
So do you applaud the women?
Exactly. I've said it before. I commend them. They spoke truth to power, and to me, is something that doesn't happen all the time.
Okay.
And for them to do it shows that they really know what they want.
All right. In the spirit of knowing what they want and what Governor Soludo is doing in Anambra State, our president is billed to visit Anambra State. A lot of people believe that his visit will be giving credence, will be giving kudos to the government of Soludo. And Mr. President, how many states has he visited lately? I think just Enugu and Anambra of the southeastern states.
No, definitely.
Okay, so that is giving kudos to. Okay, that he's giving kudos. Okay, to Governor Soludo, even though in the opposition, this is an election year. And Honorable Kenneth will also answer the question as to why Mr. President had not congratulated Nicholas for winning the APC primary. There is no official congratulatory message from Mr. President so far, but in every state where they had primary elections, Edo, Ondo, Aidetiwa, and the rest of them, Mr. President's aides, Bayo Nanoga released a congratulatory message on behalf of Mr. President. Nicholas is here to receive them, and now Soludo is coming to give credence to the works of their Governor Soludo. Okay, is Okashku still there?
Well, let me tell you. The president is the father of the nation.
Of course he is.
And he has to go to every part of the country to congratulate people, if he so wishes. So coming to Anambra State is trying to come and, witness what is happening.
If Soludo is not doing well, what will the president be coming to commission?
Well, I'm telling you that not with the percentage of work being done for 3 and some fraction years, it's not equitable to give him pass mark.
So are you saying that President Tinubu is coming to West this time?
No.
So what is he coming to do?
He's coming to see whatever he has done, to assess what he has done.
He is coming to commission projects already.
Of course.
So there are projects already built out to be commissioned. That means Soludo must have dared himself to the president. I'm the president. I'm in love with this guy. Let me go and visit him.
I'm telling you, what I said first is that the Tinubu, the president of this country, is the father of the whole nation. And he has to go wherever he believes.
So wishes.
Of course.
So why has he not congratulated Nicholas?
He has done that.
No, sir. When?
Yeah, he has done that. And he will do it again when actually we raise the banner of campaign. When we start. When we commence a campaign.
Okay.
When the organogram of the campaign of Prince Okachukwu is being installed, you see that Tinubu and so many entourage will be here.
All right.
People that make things work in the country.
You said he has congratulated him.
Definitely.
Which of the spokesperson of the president signed the congratulatory message, and what date was it released?
Go and search your Google and see it.
No, the burden of proof lies on the accuser.
Go and search it. I can't just be telling you what actually happened.
The burden of proof.
You have to be reading your papers to see whatever actually is happening.
And I have read, and I didn't see any. So if you have seen,
don't worry, I'll go to my archives and get it.
Even proper, when we breathing the suffer. Now I see some everybody's watching, nobody's helping. Make me try to show love to them.
Alright everyone, it's still the political platform of choice 97.1. It's been an interesting morning here trying to dissect what played out in River State. And of course, two gentlemen in the studio, Honorable Kenneth and Azodo, is in disagreement with the stage, with the workout, while Mazifedema is appreciating and applauding the women for taking, according to him, such a dire step. But then our fingers are crossed. Quickly, Mazi, the president is coming to Anambra State and to commission some projects that the governor is said to have completed. Do you think it's a credence to Governor Soludo, or what do you make of it?
Well, Afam is a wonderful development. President Tinubu is a politician that is on ground.
Really?
Despite all the propagandas of his party, the APC, across board, Tinubu always receive intelligent, reports across states, and he knows the truth. He knows exactly what is going on in every state.
Okay.
And in our Anambra, the project that Governor Soludo is doing, like I said, is visible even to the blind and audible to the deaf. The projects are all over every place, and the president will be amazed. The president will be amazed because what Soludo has done, I don't think that it's just all about the federal allocation that is coming to Anambra is being utilized. IGR have been put into work, and things are happening all over the places, all over the communities across Anambra State, including the state capital. So I am happy that with this visit of the president, he won't have any other choice to support the second term bid of Professor Chukwuma Soludo.
All right, thank you very much for that submission. Quickly, before we invite our listener, Labour Party is getting worse at the moment.
In disarray.
Yes. And the APC is being fingered of causing the disarray.
Really?
Yes. Article alleged that the presidency is paying the leadership
Who is Susea?
Article said.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
The presidency is paying the leadership of the opposition party, PDP level, to 50 million monthly to continue to cause trouble for their own parties. That's an allegation that Kenneth and Ozodo's party is proven infested.
No, the thing is that you don't have to know that internal democracy, the whole party, like in my party now, we have a constitution. In Labour, they have a constitution. And the tenure of Adure have already elapsed.
He went for another election and was settled and won.
Now, he went for another election under what, arrangement that he went there. If actually you're coming for a project, you have to come with a clean hand. There's every possibility that most of the people, the stakeholders in Labour Party, are not happy with what Adure was doing. If peradventure that people there are not mindful, he would have shown, because now you can see that Labour Party is being drowned down. A lot of people are leaving the party. Irrespective of what Obi cost it to have.
And they are joining APC.
I don't know. But what
they are joining APC, I'm telling you. So are they joining because Bola Tinubu is doing the same thing?
I don't know where they are joining. So the thing is that if the National Working Committee of Labour Party, now you know that they have two factions now in Labour.
Okay.
So now they have to come down and now merge together to form a very good committee.
Well, let me butt in there. I don't think they are coming down any moment soon, because YOT was speaking in a national television. He insisted that Abure was masturbating on Labour Party, and then Abure replied, swift response, that OT is not just dwarf in appearance, but dwarf in mind. Okay, so not wrong, one more. And it becomes rather a case that is exacerbating Oporumbium. So how do we fix it? Because we are talking about them coming to a round table, but they are busy exacerbating things.
No, the thing is that there must be a convention, a solid convention.
That should be summoned by who?
That's what I'm trying to say. They have a
someone needs to summon the convention.
Who is the leader of the party now?
The leadership is what is in crisis. Who is the authentic leader to summon the convention? Who is it Abure or Nnedi Usman or Lamidia Papa? They have three factions at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. So the thing is that the OT, Obi, and all these big
weights they have there
should summon all of them together.
They have summoned and they had it in Abia State.
But nothing came out of it.
And they produced Usman Nnedi, who Abure is saying the summon is illegal. I should be the one to summon anything.
So the thing is that Abure should calm down. Okay. Even if you want to come for the leadership of the Labour Party, let him come down first and let them do a good convention.
So that he can recontest.
If you want to recontest and people like him, he will go there and place his ballots.
And then maybe be able to win the election.
Yes. So that's what should be done. So he's trying to put them in a more big trouble.
You are saying that Aburo is the one causing the main crisis.
Of course, he should lie low. If you want to come again as the leader of the Labour Party.
Because if this continues, Obaze just left Labour Party.
And so many others,
and many other Valentine
will
left.
leave.
And Peter Obi may follow suit. But then, Mazife quickly before we invite our listener, this particular exchange of hot words, insulting words actually, coming from Abure and the OT, any hope for the survival of Labour Party?
Well, what is playing out in Labour Party is so unfortunate. Somebody like me didn't expect that it would come this early. You know, Labour Party came on board with the hope that they want to, you know, give Nigeria a new direction in leadership. But unfortunately, it is still the same story every day. It is still the same story. The Julius Abure faction and the Usman faction, all of them are just there and, you know, doing things that ordinarily shouldn't have been. But one fact is here to establish that the tenure of Julius Abure has expired. But the man is just claiming that there was a convention here in Nnewi, which I know that took place in Grand Season Hotel. But the party is saying that convention is unconstitutional. INEC was not there to monitor the election. The convention didn't follow the normal procedure of the party before a convention should be summoned. So the man is just like my friend, Honorable Anazulu said, the man is just there causing problem for the party, and it's seriously affecting the party. It's seriously affecting the party, and not just affecting the party, even those who are occupying offices on the platform of the party are not doing anything about it. They are not doing anything. The House members, the reps, the senators, all of them are just there, which I know this is the first successful outing of the party, and it's like this. So I do not see Labour Party to, you know, come out of this this mess in a very short time, even with this allegation that my friend's party APC is sponsoring all what is going on. So it's just there. We'll look at them, and maybe at the end of the day, they'll just go like others the way they are.
All right. Thank you very much. Finally, Honorable Kenneth, President Bola Tinubu, how would you want to judge this administration journey so far? 2 years in office.
Well, so far, so good.
He's doing very well.
So far, so good.
So what percentage? 50
well, you should know that if you look around, watching what actually is playing around in the country, you see that man, at least the other day he went to where last day he went to see the men at work. You know, so he's trying his best. But you know that Nigeria is too big.
How many? 100.
And what you have to understand
is Nigeria is too big.
I'm coming.
Okay.
A tree cannot make a forest.
Okay.
All hands should be on deck to help the man.
If we are here helping him from this end.
Because one is that the subsidy removal, a lot of money is being given to state governors to enhance development.
And they sent it to the federal government.
They have as well. And what actually is making things worse is that most of this, our political whatever, are not telling us the truth. Apart from him, he wouldn't be the goalkeeper and the back man and the forward man.
Is Tinubu telling us the truth?
What I'm trying to make you understand. You
said that some political gladiators are not telling us the truth.
Yeah.
And politics Tinubu is part of the political gang up.
No, he's telling us the truth.
Okay,
but what I'm trying to tell you is that when you come to Anambra now, if actually
so I'm not discussing Anambra.
Okay, let us go to Imo.
No, let's forget Imo. Is Bola Tinubu doing well? He said he's doing well.
Yes.
What is the percentage over 100 you want to give to him?
Well, I will give him, so to say, I'll give him 60%.
60%?
Yes.
In what? Is it in infrastructure or in economy or in security or in agriculture or in education policies? On what basis was he able to generate 60% from your assessment?
But do you know that ever since he came into power,
tell us,
he had changed so many ministers, people that have been there, trying to modulate things in a wrong way.
And the people he brought, what are they doing?
They are doing good. Because when you look at what is happening now, our Greek, the university, whatever now, if you don't have money, you can access money to take care of yourself in the university. Yeah, that has not been done in this country.
Okay, the student loan.
Of course. And they are telling people to go and access. You don't need Godfather. What you need is just their website. You get the money. Even day-to-day upkeep, they give 20,000 per month to students. So nobody will tell me now that my father or my mother don't have money. That's why I didn't go to school. Tinubu administration has made it right for us.
All right,
I just want to mention one.
Thank you very much for that one. You just have to tell us one project Tinubu has done in the Southeast. Just one.
There are so many.
I said just one.
Now, FEMA, is it federal government? FEMA, I'm asking you. Is FEMA federal government?
I'm listening. You tell us.
FEMA is federal government.
Okay.
And
that is Federal Road Maintenance Agency.
Yes. There are so many roads that are putting up. Now, when you
Where are these roads?
Example, that's our Ebo bypass at Nnewi. It's FEMA that is doing it.
Remember, sir.
Yes.
So what Bola Tinubu has done is...
You are talking of here. You said
in the Southeast.
Okay, look at excuse me.
So for 2 years,
excuse me. No. You are telling me, you're asking me what he did in the Nnewi.
I said the Southeast.
You know?
One major project he has done for this country, just one that he started and finished.
Excuse me. Most of the infrastructures are ongoing.
Okay.
First and foremost is that the second phase of Second Niger Bridge has been commissioned. I think you are aware. Are you aware?
I'm listening.
Then the major roads from the two major roads Onitsha to Enugu to Port Harcourt, they are working on it.
They are working on it. They have started working on that road since I was in year 1 because I was using it.
When you were in year 1, which party was in
my year 1 was Jonathan.
So what are you saying?
And then Buhari worked on it for 8 years and left, and Bola is still working on it.
But I asked you. No, the thing is that they are doing something there right now.
So I am asking.
That time it was left like that.
No, we are talking about
what has he started and completed in the South?
How many years has he started?
2 years ago, they're not to achieve anything.
Just 2 years.
And yet you are kicking Soludo.
Just 2 years.
And yet you are kicking Soludo for doing nothing.
2 years. Soludo is almost ending his tenure.
Soludo is just 3 years in office.
3 years.
Before Tinubu will be 3 years, you see the gimmicks. I will come here to show you roadkills of whatever he has done.
Okay, let me
Anambra State.
Okay, now let me now rephrase. What project has Tinubu started from day one in Southeast that he's now working on started?
That is working on.
Is there any ongoing project started?
All these ones I mentioned.
They are. When you mentioned Debo Road has always
no, it's not there. I told you the second Niger Bridge.
That was stopped by Bulgaria. Now I said what he started from the scratch, and he is doing it. What one? Tell us one.
Let me tell you. Okay. What you have to understand. Excuse me. What you have to get is that it's you people that actually will bring in a project. And when a project is being started, there's every possibility that you can't do a job for one day.
So he has not started anything. You are saying he has not started.
He has started.
Which one? Name it. Where is he located?
I mentioned 2, but you don't want to.
Which one now?
I told you second phase of Niger.
Second Niger was an abandoned project.
How's it abandoned?
Bulgaria built.
They said first phase and second phase.
No, sir, wait now.
It's the second phase he has started.
It is like the one way.
It's not one way.
Sir, wait now. It is like the walkway.
No, it's not walkway.
Bulgaria, Tinubu did not start.
Walkway.
Excuse me, sir. Tinubu did not start anything on second Niger Bridge. It was Ebola. What do you call him? Bulgaria started. Then constructed the bridge, but the walkway was not complete.
No.
So
I said second phase. There is what? One phase, second phase, and third phase.
So there is no second phase in Niger Bridge. What they completed from Onitsha to Delta is the walkway. But then I will get to Ifedema so you can invite our listener.
Well, you see, I was just laughing when my brother Honorable was talking.
Okay.
But for me, who is not a party man, I can authoritatively tell you that Tinubu is just there because it is his turn. He told us in a clear terms that this is my turn, and that is I am coming to run, grab it, and that is exactly what he's doing.
Okay.
And that is why the administration seems to be running out of ideas, doesn't have any blueprints already on ground.
And yet, Soludo is part of his economic team. So Soludo is not giving me any blueprint.
Who said so?
Soludo is part of the economic team of Bola.
With what is happening in Anambra State, you will agree that Soludo is doing well there as a member of the economic team.
So how come he is advising someone who is failing?
If I advise you on what to do and you choose the opposite, you cannot hold me responsible.
Are you saying that Soludo has advised Bola and he refused to accept the advice?
Definitely, he attends the economic advisory council meeting, and I know the professor I know who always, speak what I think is right. It's left for the executive arm to, utilize it and do with whatever they wish.
Well, we are just assuming. We are not quite sure of what he advised.
But I'm telling you, from the person of Soludo, from with what he's doing in Anambra State, I can tell you that he wouldn't, hold any information from Mr. President.
If it's a window dressing? That he's just pretending before us, but when he gets to Mr. President, what is Soludo's advice to Bola on fuel subsidy removal? What was that advice? What did he tell him on fuel subsidy removal?
Well, like you said, you affirmed that I wasn't in the meeting, but you're
not so sure.
I don't know what the advice may be. I don't know what he might have advised him, but I know as a former central governor that Soludo will not, advise Mr. President on anything that will not benefit the country.
An honorable man resigns when his principal is not taking his advice. So if Soludo is advising Bola and Bola is not taking it, Soludo ought to have tendered his resignation. Why haven't he done that if he's honorable?
Well, I don't know. But what I'm just judging from the perspective of what he's doing as Anambra State government.
Thank you very much, Mazi Kedema. We need to invite our listeners. It's not a complete platform until we bring everyone on board. It's time for you to come and, of course, pour your thought on this dial, on this program, political platform. What do you make of the walkout that the Rivers women staged during the empowerment program in Rivers State? And of course, what do you make of the unfortunate development with Devlin, the Labour Party? Come over to the studios of Choice FM through 090-344-43717 or come over through 070-186-66116. Hello, good morning. Thank you for choosing us. Thank you. Your name and location. Your name. Okay. Go ahead, sir. Okay. $27. All right. Thank you very much for taking your thought. Good morning. It's good to have you. Your name and location, please. Good morning. Go ahead with your name and location. Go ahead.
And the wife of the sole administrator I don't know if she didn't see the t-shirt while addressing, before taking the mic and addressing to those women. She didn't read the handwriting on the wall. President Soludo is a body language politician, and he has already tried by jokingly telling Mr. Wike about losing his position if care is not taken. And I will not go in detail. I would not like going in detail because of lots of time.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much. Let's quickly read some messages from our Facebook. This one is coming from Ushen Iloshonwa from the Prince of the Airways table checker, the walking encyclopedia, couldn't admire you less. And Zodo is crumbling for answers, couldn't take a stand, and profoundly confused trip. Listening to you live from Lagos. Wisdom Peter, Sam Staffer, Ezebo. Of course, they're appreciating what we're doing in the building. Shine Juju, brought nothing will make APC win any position in Anambra State, talkless of winning governorship in the state. Obiefuna Ase Kazubike are more perturbed about the crisis in the Labour Party, having performed excellently well in 2023 elections. Why can't Saburo sacrifice his interest for the Labour Party to move forward? Simon Madabuchi O. Edwin, River State women deserve a great honor. They did well. And of course, Afamofeme, please be far from that APC man. No, I don't have to be, my friend. Yansunu John, well done. Most learned OAP, thank you. Simon is still saying, good morning, please help me to set your camera to, okay, Prince Samuel. And there will be a final. For now, Professor Soludo is better than any other person for contesting for Anambra governorship election. The devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Soludo is doing excellently well in terms of road education and rural development. We take this last call. Good morning. Thank you for being here in my location. Incendio, go ahead.
Because I knew we are Moblana. You know, all of them will be sending Havana for ya. When you see Ludana, Latina, Lataka, any year. And I knew we are before. People feel you know they win. River State with these people on the law. This covered all the move. The man has a corner because they keep getting angry every day. People can lean on or yes, one the governor. Look for a way to bring him to APC. Keep on moving with the governor. He's not taking any help because people are getting angry every day. So because of that, the way they walk out from that same administrator's wife, that way they walk out from him, come to 2027.
All right.
You understand?
All right. All right, thank you very much. We're completely out of time. We hope we have more time, but then we'll have an extensive time tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m., where we'll discuss most of these things and other developing stories. But then, Honorable Prince Kenneth, thank you for being part of the program.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Hope to see more of you. Mazi Fedema, I appreciate you so much. And I can't wait for you to be politically affiliated so I can ask you direct questions.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Thank you, everyone, for choosing choice all the time.